Hey, I'm Lindsay. Welcome to my house. Come on in. Hey, I'm Lindsay, and today we are in my house in Margate, and this is Sunday, who was jumping up in the frame. I am a full-time content creator, so I create content about lifestyle, fashion and interiors. I also do a little bit of photography and a little bit of videography sometimes, so it's a mixed bag of everything. I think they call it a portfolio career, don't they? Everything that I do basically is just kind of very joyful and bright. My love of colour comes from a weird place, I think, actually, because when I used to be a hairdresser, we were made to wear black every single day. And then I think when I stopped being a hairdresser, I think I was like breaking away from that. So I stopped wearing all black clothes and then started experimenting more with colour. And that's where it stemmed from, really. I think now I get a lot of inspiration from Instagram and Pinterest. And I'm obsessed with lots of Scandinavian design. And I love how minimalist that is, but also how colourful. I love the way that they pair colours together. It's brilliant. Welcome to my kitchen diner. This room originally was just a dining room, but we changed it to a kitchen diner so that we could use the old kitchen as a studio, but I will show you that a bit later. So we just went for a minimalist white IKEA kitchen, and I was looking for ages at worktops and didn't like any of them. So yeah, we tiled the worktop, and I remember seeing this pink tap, which is like my pride and joy. I've had this actually for ages, but we had to wait to get it installed. So it's only just recently been installed, and we will be taking this with us if we ever leave. It's not staying. Our dining room table is my most recent project. I've gone a bit tile mad, but that's all down to Pinterest. It's all Pinterest's fault. I just got a bog standard kitchen table from IKEA, and we had it outside in the summer, and then it rained and it ruined it. So I saved it by tiling it, and then we did the green grouting, which we have in the bathroom. I obviously have to talk about the wall colour in here. This is Pink 03. I absolutely love pink. I think it's just such an amazing colour to have in your home because it's basically a neutral colour, so it goes with everything. And when you come in here, although it's bright and it is like a pop of pink, it still feels really gentle and warm. It just pulls in all the other colours so nicely. And then the stairs, I was determined to cut off the banister, and I kept saying it. I was like, I want to cut off the banister rail, I really want to do it. And we did it, and I'm really, really happy that we did it, because I feel like now it makes it look more like, it's more like a shape or an object, or kind of like a bit of a design feature, rather than it just being this kind of like old-fashioned banister rail. I feel like it would be a bit of a crime not to mention the green stairs because they are so green. So originally it was peach, and I really loved that. And then I did yellow, but I found that the yellow scuffed so easily. Then I went to, Lick brought out the Yinka collaboration, and I remember seeing that and absolutely falling in love with the colour combinations, and seeing the green 10 and just being like, I need that in my house. I was lying awake at night thinking about this green 10. So decided to do the stairs in it. Yeah, I love it. The colour is such a statement. And it goes with the pink as well, because pink and green are the perfect colour combination. Let me take you through to the lounge. This room, I purposely haven't put any art on the wall because I wanted the colour to do the talking, and I wanted it to be really, really minimal. Kind of as if it had been dipped in green paint from the bottom up. I wanted it to feel a bit odd. I wanted it to feel a bit strange, like a bit dreamlike. And almost when Sketch was the pink parlour room, kind of like that kind of feeling, like very dreamy and like almost like sickly sweet. So that's why we've gone for this pink like velvet, and then the pastel green on the walls. And I have to mention these coasters, which my friend actually made me. She's got an amazing brand called Dolly Rocket, and yeah, she does coasters in all these different colours, but I've got the pink and green ones, which I love. I'm going to take you through to our secret room now, which has 2 doors on it because it's all about the sound insulation. And in here we will find George. And
Hi.
This is his music studio.
How's it going? Welcome. So I think the most obvious thing about it is that the walls are carpet, because we knew we needed to have something that kind of killed the sound, because when you're recording vocals especially, it needs to be a really dead sound. And a friend of ours was like, you should put carpets on the walls like Elvis did, and we saw some pictures and thought it looked really cool. So did it, works a treat. Tell me about the wall.
You wanted something that looked like fun as well, especially because it's a music studio. You feel like you wanted to go a bit like wacky. And we took the stripes up onto the ceiling as well, and it was really difficult to paint because it really hurt your neck after a while. It gave you a weird headache. You kept saying, don't you, we don't want too much pink.
Yeah.
And then we always ended up coming back to pink.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably both our favourite colour, but I don't know, as you can see, but I didn't want it to have a pink house. I wanted it to be a colourful house. But then when you're pairing colours, it's always the best one because it's a neutral colour, so it can kind of go with anything. But enough chit chat. I'm gonna get back to work.
Yeah, we'll leave you to the music.
See you later.
Right, let's head upstairs. If you couldn't tell, we're in the bathroom, and this room was literally finished yesterday, so this is very good timing. Yeah, my brother, luckily, he came in and refitted it all. So we ripped the whole room out, we ripped the ceiling out so that we could have the beams exposed. This is my favourite part of the bathroom. It's got to be this pink sink, and then the green tap, which is the same one as in the kitchen, but it's the green version. Gone for the tiles and the green grouting. I feel like in bathrooms you can go a bit more crazy with the colour and the design, so there are quite a lot of colours in here. So this like pop of red with the red mirror, especially against this pink 02. I love this colour so much, especially against the purple 04. I just think that those two together are just like the most beautiful couple, and I just really love it. I love being in here and really chuffed with it. It was the final piece of the house and it finally feels like it matches. Let's go through to the landing up here. This room has actually changed colour before. We did have the yellow on these two walls, but I don't know, something about it wasn't sitting right with me, so I decided to paint it back white, and then I left the yellow around the door frame, which I thought was like a nice little design feature. This cupboard, this was peach originally when we first painted it, and then I decided to paint it lilac with the doors. We've got this picture here, which my friend drew for me of Sunday, and we've got a painting down here which has got oranges. So she put the oranges in the background of it. I couldn't believe that she'd done that for me. It was so cute. Let's go through to my office space. This room, because George kept saying we don't want too much pink anywhere, and then because this was solely my room, I was like, to hell with it. I'm gonna paint the floorboards pink. And this room is my office, so this is where I work from. So I have all my clothes in here as well, and it's where I do all my editing, and I get ready in here, so kind of just do everything in here really. It's really good. I definitely stand by the fact that if you can dress yourself, then you can dress your house. And people ask me like, how should they start like designing their house? And I think that you know what colours you like because you probably wear them and have them in your wardrobe. So for example, in my wardrobe, there's a lot of pink. So we've got this fluffy number here, which I feel like is very similar to my house because it's a statement with the fluffy bits, but then it's also quite simple. So I feel like that, what's the word, like encapsulates my house. Some more pink dresses here. I don't really go mad on patterns. It is kind of a lot of block colours, and we have a dress here which is also like the stairs. So we've got the green 10. Yeah, the two do reflect each other, like my sense of style and my interiors style. Well, the final room is the bedroom. This room definitely has the best lighting, so I use this for a lot of my content. So if I'm making reels or taking pictures for Instagram, then this room is really good for that. I wanted it to be really, really minimal because this is just where we sleep, and I want it to feel really restful and calming. I found these lamps, I think it was in somewhere like Home Bargains or something, And I love these cushions from IKEA. They're just like one of my favorite things because I love pink and red together. And I feel like these are needed on the bed because I didn't want it to feel seaside-y, but obviously with the stripes, it can feel a bit nautical themed. So yeah, I feel like with this, it kind of breaks it up and makes it feel more modern. Let's take it outside. We're gonna go to the garden. We're not massive gardeners, so the garden is very minimal. We took the grass up and put gravel down. And I also wanted it to feel like the inside of the house, so it wanted it to reflect that. So that's why we've got the colourful chairs and these little seats here. We've also got a tiled table. I've actually gone tiling mad. And then we've also painted the outside of the house pink. We went for the pink on the outside because we love pink, and we wanted it to be colourful but also not too bright, so it's not as bright as the pink that we've got in the kitchen. We feel really lucky that we've actually got a garden, and I think it was very important to make the garden feel like it is another room of the house and for it to reflect our style with all the pops of colour and the minimalism. Got Sunday joining me this time. This is her favourite place to sit so she can see and watch out for the postman. I was a bit nervous before we moved in here that I didn't know how to decorate. I'd never done it before, and I felt like, oh well, if I can dress myself and put an outfit together, then surely I can put a room together, and I feel like it has worked. Yeah, everything sort of matches. I definitely don't intentionally dress like my house, but today I've got pink and green on, so there we go, I matched the kitchen. Thank you so much for joining me on my house tour. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you here. If you want to follow me and see what else I'm up to, then you can find me at Lindsey_Isla.